Thank you for the thumbs up. Good morning. Good morning. How's everyone doing today? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Ooh, happy Friday. Y'all got so much phlegm in my stomach. I gotta see about how to get that pulled out, honey. Happy weekend, guys. Not that it matters to me because I still gotta work until tomorrow, honey. My job has been literally draining me. It's been draining me, honey. Draining me. Good morning to all. Happy Friday. I know y'all like, oh, she thinks she's showing off now because she can sleep in a little bit more. Yes, I can. I can sleep in a little bit later. Good morning, Joe Jets. What's going on? Good morning. Happy Friday to you. Yeah, this shelter let me sleep in a little bit later, honey. Yeah, because y'all know the other place I would be out the door by like 5. So this place, they was like, girl, some of them girls sleep all day. I say, wow, y'all let girls sleep all day in the shelter? Salutes and respect. What's going on? Good morning. No problem, guys. How y'all doing? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Not that it matters to me because I work on Saturday, so my Friday doesn't start until like Saturday night or whatever. But I hope my Saturday. I hope I'm doing a 9 to 5. I have to check my schedule. But guys, it's just a slow morning. I'm trying to get over to this gym. Y'all know I got to get me some coffee in me, and yeah, it's gonna be a fabulous day. It's gonna be a great weekend. I'm doing good. I'm doing all right. I can't complain. I don't really have much to complain about, I guess, right? I'm up, I'm alive, I'm well. I woke up this morning. The kids been out of school all week. What is going on? I don't know if it's a holiday. Like, what is it, y'all? The kids have been the kids have been out of school. What is happening there? I didn't really realize. You guys think I should be a singer? No, I just left the shelter, got up, brushed my teeth, did my hygiene thing, and I said I'm gonna get ready to go to the gym, get a little workout in, girl, get on that treadmill, child. I think I'm gonna get on the elliptical today. We're gonna get on the elliptical, do this cardio, honey. What else? What else? What else? What else am I doing today? Get on the elliptical, do the cardio. I've been incorporating more weights, girl. I've been getting my weight training in, honey. I'm happy about that. Been getting a little bit of weight training in. Um, I just can't wait to move so I can get my diet under control. You know what I mean? Like my exercise is tea. My exercise life is tea. But I just got to get my diet under control. Like incorporate more vegetables. I did have a salad last night, so. But this shelter, like I haven't been there that much to even know like the food and how it is, or how is it nutritious? Like, do y'all giving us vegetables? Like, I don't really know yet. The only thing I had one time, I had breakfast and it was like pancake sausage. It was a decent breakfast. I can't complain. For a person that may be starving, honey, that was a good breakfast. And it was a good breakfast. You know, they gave me pancakes, they gave me some sausage, they gave me 2 pieces of bread, and 2 things of grits. It was like instant grits or whatever. I could put some water in and fix that up. But I'm not complaining. Some people out here ain't got that. You know what I mean? So I'm grateful for it. Very thankful. I went to work yesterday because they were asking me on my way out the door, "Do you want this food?" I said, "Yeah, I do." So I had took it with me to work, and I think I ate it for breakfast or lunch, either or. I don't remember, but I did take it to work. And I'm gonna eat that food, honey, because food is hard to come by because it's expensive now. People no food stamps, and people didn't get their food stamps, and it's also like, the holiday season coming up, Thanksgiving. That's why we always have to have like different outlets, different ways that we can make money instead of just having a regular job. Like basically, you need 2 jobs, 2 full-time jobs to make it somehow, to somehow make it in this economy, but you need 2 full-time jobs, and then you need maybe a little business or something on the side, like something that you do well. That's what I always tell people. I said, well, whatever it is that you can do well, like if you could do hair, if you know how to cook, make some platters. If you know how to cut hair, if you know how to do hair, braid hair. If you know how to cut hair, cut hair. Like, do something that we're able to make some money, because it's hard out here, honey, okay? And there's really no help. There's not really going to be a lot of government help and stuff like that, because of course the Republicans are putting a stop to a lot of the foolishness that's been going on for such a long time. So, and a lot of people are not involved in that foolishness, but there are a lot of people that are involved into it. But I don't talk politics. We ain't getting into that conversation. I don't really talk about politics at all to anyone, because I keep my whatever to myself. But there are some policies and stuff that I do agree with, that some people do need to stop with the stuff that they've been doing for so long. I agree with that. But I don't agree with people being hungry, especially senior citizens, veterans, the people that are sensitive, the sensitive people in society that need the help, the seniors, the veterans, the people that are disabled. They definitely need these benefits. No problem, Joe Jets. I'm always stop by. You always support me, so I'm always going to come back. Good morning, Rhonda. How are you? God knows your deepest secrets and hidden truth. He sure does. Good morning, my love. Good morning. How you doing, hustler? Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. I know I'm looking like a homeless person today, but that is okay. That is okay. I'm going to the gym. We're going to get a workout in. So I always look pretty homeless early in the morning. You know what I mean? I always look like a pretty homeless person early in the morning, but I don't care. It is what it is. 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 How was everybody's night? Let me know. If you guys are new here, let me know what state you are from. Let me know what state or country you are checking in from. And just let me know how you're doing today. What are you doing this weekend? Anything good? Anything on the horizon for a fabulous weekend? Me? Nothing. I mean, I work. My weekend starts on Saturday. So on Saturday, I'll be I don't know if I work 9 to 5 Saturday or the afternoon shift. I'm hoping it's a 9 to 5, but it's probably going to be the shift that I don't want to work, which is like the afternoon. I hate the afternoon shift. Y'all know that shift that's like 3 to 11, 12 to 9, or 12 to 10 or something. I hate that middle shift. I just don't like it. Never have, never will. I like to either work a 9 to 5 and get it over with, or even work overnight shift. I don't even mind working the overnight shift. So, but letting y'all know, like, I am in my second shelter location. I do have a video coming out today. I'm basically going to have videos come out every day. I just put out videos. Well, this is a live. This is not a video. This is just a live stream of me talking. But I am going to put out videos about the shelter experience and what's going on there, what's unfolding at the new location, and just talking about stuff. I'm going to be talking about the reason why I got kicked out of the old shelter. So a lot of people were asking me, well, what happened? You're not even telling us why. Some things I really don't have to tell y'all, but this situation I am going to explain to y'all what happened. And I'm just going to put it out there and let y'all know what happened in detail. So look out for that video. That video will be coming out sometime today. So keep looking for that. Because people are asking me questions about, you're not even talking about why you got put out. Yes, I didn't, because I'm a YouTuber. So, when you do YouTube, you know how to do things. There's certain ways that you do stuff. You just don't put everything out there. So there's strategic ways that we have to do videos. So I know what I'm doing, y'all. But good morning to everyone in the chat. Hi from India. Hi from India. What's going on? How'd you find me? Oh my God. I'm in Dallas living a nomad life. Oh, you're living a nomad life too? Are you on the road? Are you in a truck? Upbeat as normal? I'm not always upbeat, honey. And I didn't even have no coffee in me anyway. But I'm just grateful. I'm thankful this morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful and thankful. I think I'm going to be okay in this shelter. I believe that this shelter is not going to kick me out. I'm going to be doing okay in this location. So I'm okay. I feel good. There's a few little things that bother me, with the girls that I'm in the room with. But in the upcoming videos, y'all going to know what those things are, because I'm going to explain everything to y'all. I'm going to read the rule book and let y'all know, like, what the rules are. I'm going to compare both shelters and let y'all know, like, how do I feel about this shelter versus the last shelter. You know what I mean? Even though the last shelter put me out, I don't have any gripes towards them, because I found another one. Within a couple days, I was already housed again. So one thing I do know how to do is hustle, okay? Sis not gonna be in the car for too long. I ain't gonna be out here freezing for too long, baby, because I stayed in my car for 3 nights, and it was uncomfortable, but it wasn't bad. It was uncomfortable, the fact that I was in my front seat, like sleeping on this seat. I didn't sleep in the back. I didn't make my bed. I could have made a bed back there and made, an area where I could sleep at and stuff like that, but I didn't, because I didn't feel like it. I got so much like clothes and stuff back there, bags and everything, so I didn't even do that. But I slept in this seat for 3 days because I knew that like a shelter was going to take me in. So I didn't feel like going back there making a bed, going to buy that $70, $80 pillow topper. I didn't feel like doing none of that. So, because I already knew God was kind of letting me know, like, you're going to have something soon. Just like, hang in there. So it was only 3 days and I got into a new shelter. So I'm going to bring out content and let y'all know what happened, why I got kicked out, why I was booted out. But you know, things take time to make the video. You know what I'm saying? I already made the video. I just have to upload it and stuff like that. So you guys look out for that. If y'all got questions, you can go under that video and ask questions. I had a few trolls here and there saying some nasty little derogatory things to me. Sometimes I don't even block the trolls. Like I really don't care. Like I don't care. It doesn't really matter to me what people have to say because I'm living in this life. Like I'm living in this situation. I share what I want to share, and I don't share what I don't want to share. Like I don't, if I don't want to share something, if I don't want to talk about something, I'm not going to talk about it. So sometimes I'll just ignore you, or I'll just act like you didn't even ask the question. So certain things I'm not going to share. Some they come in here and ask me questions. I don't have to share all my life doesn't have to be shared. I share what I want to share, and I share about my personal journey of homelessness, and that's it. That's how we do it over here. And I'm going to continue to talk about this. So even when I get into an extended stay, or if I find an apartment, or even if I find a house, I'm going to still talk about my life. You know, I'm just going to talk about my life in the present, how I'm living. Like whatever's going on in my life, I'm going to speak about it. So that's just me, very vocal, very vocal. Hi from New Zealand. How you doing from New Zealand? How you been? I haven't seen you in a little bit. What's going on in New Zealand? Is it nighttime over there now? In New Zealand right now, is it summer, spring, or is it summer? Is it spring or summer there? Because I know we're in fall here now, and I know it's about to be winter. I don't know when winter starts. In November? I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure. Not even sure. The leaves are falling off the trees. The leaves are falling. The trees are almost naked now. The trees are almost naked. No leaves on them. No leaves on the trees. Good morning, everybody. It's spring there. Yeah, I figured it was. Like I said, I used to watch a guy from New Zealand, and he does like outdoorsy content, like backwoods type stuff, you know, hunting and camping. I watch him, and he's actually from New Zealand, and he has a really big YouTube channel. I forget his name though, but he's from New Zealand. And I know one thing, when he used to do a lot of his camping videos and like out in the woods videos, it used to always be raining. So y'all must get a lot of rain in New Zealand, right? Y'all must get a lot of rain there. The trees still look pretty. There's some leaves that's still on some of the trees, but most of the trees are naked now. So, but the color still looks pretty. I just hate when they don't have any leaves on them. I don't like the way everything looks dead. And they are, the trees aren't dead. They're just laying dormant. But I don't like anything like, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like, that's why I don't like winter, because I don't like the darkness. I don't like for it to get dark at like 4:30, 5 o'clock. I just like the light. I love light. You know, I love when the sun is shining. Even when it's like cloudy outside and the sun is not shining, I don't really like that. I don't like darkness. Like even in my house when I had my apartment, I always open all my windows every morning. Open them windows, let that sunshine in, let that light shine in, honey. I don't like no darkness, no darkness. But it kind of is what it is, you know. This is my life at the present moment, and I'm actually happy. I'm happy, y'all. I'm happy I found the shelter. It's some things in the shelter that I do not like, and but you know I can't go and change. That shelter is a business, just like the last shelter I was in. These shelters are businesses, and they're gonna run them accordingly. They get money, they get donations from other big businesses, and you know big giant businesses donate to shelters and stuff. A lot of rich people donate to shelters. So they got a lot of resources and money. How you think they're able to take care of me and all these other people? I'm going to tell y'all about the shelter. Like the shelter I'm in now, they have children there. There's kids there. And sometimes I don't like the fact that the kids are there, but you know, it is what it is. I still need a roof over my head, honey. But they're kids at this location. And they are close by me. So I'm going to talk about that as well. But there's kids at this location. Good to see you're doing well. Yeah, I'm happy, man. I can't complain. You know, I still would rather be in my own place or, you know, with family, but it's the reason why I'm not with people. It's the reason why my family just pushes me away. And I don't even care what that reason is. But every so often, like I get in my feelings. So sometimes you may see me talk about it or may do a rant about it. Or my family, da da da. But I still talk about them here and there. I'm sure they're probably talking about me, but talking about me in a way like, she got to get her stuff together. I'm not. We can't. He can't come here, and that's fine. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna always snap back somehow. I'm gonna always snap back, baby. I'm never gonna just lay down and take any whippings or beatings or anything. We gonna fight, baby. We're fighting back in Jesus' name. You know what I mean? But I'm grateful, man. I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be able to pay my bills, and I just need this second job, man. And I'm like, oh my God, I really don't even want to work a second job because I know I'm gonna be so tired. I'm gonna be sleepy, and I'm not gonna even want to do YouTube like that. I'm probably gonna be cutting down my YouTube time because there's even times that I don't even want to be on YouTube, like do content. But I'm constantly in my phone making videos and trying to get this stuff out because this is my life. And not only that, this is the journal of my life. So I'm gonna look back at this in a year or whatever and say, damn, I came really far. Like I really got through that. I really got through that, and just getting through it on my own and not having no help. That's diabolically crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I did this on my own. Something I accomplished, and I got through it. No matter how bad it hurt me, I got through this, baby. I got through it. So I'm gonna look back at this, and that's the reason why I vlog my life, because I'm gonna look back at this in a year, and I'm gonna be like, dag, man, I really was in a dark place, and I really didn't think I was gonna make it. You know? There's a lady at my job last night. She cool peoples. I don't really consider her a friend, but she's a nice person, right? So I think she'd be around the job. She'd be trying to make friends with people because I think she's married, but in her life with her husband, I think she wants to have friends outside of her marriage, like friends outside of, her relationship with her husband. So she called me yesterday really upset, like about the job, the fact that we have this new computer system. She doesn't like it. I mean, hell, none of us like the system, but we're all working on it, trying to navigate it and understand like what we have to do, right? Some of the customers are freaking out, cussing us out, yelling and screaming. Everybody's upset. I don't really understand how a person that's over 50 got the nerve to sit here and act like a 2-year-old when you can't get your way. Sometimes you go into a store, sometimes things happen, and we need your patience. There's no need for you to come up here and be nasty to people that work in customer care to try to help you, because we're here to assist you. We're here to make the situation go smoothly, not you sit here and cuss me out or yell and scream in my face, because then you can get out the store. Because people can be really nasty. So she's upset, and she was telling me on the phone, she was like, I'm sick of this place. I hate this program, and I'm going through so much. And I said, I understand. Like, I know it's hard. It's hard for me. It's hard for everybody. I think she's going through stuff in her personal life, maybe with her husband or other things too. So she was like, I'm tired of life. If I don't get out of here and take this leave, I'm going to hurt myself. And I was like, girl, no, don't say that. I said, I'll call you tomorrow. I'm going to call her today to see how she's doing. But she was like, you're the only person here that kind of cares about me or whatever. She just probably needs a friend, somebody to listen to her. So I'm like, girl, listen, I'm going through a lot of stuff too, and I appreciate you, and I'm here for you as much as I can be here. If you need an ear to listen, I said, I'll listen. I don't have a problem with listening or anything like that. But I think she's a nice person. She might suffer from like maybe depression or something going on there. But I said, I'm gonna pray for you, and I'm gonna definitely call you and check in on you and see how you're doing. Because she was like, I'm taking a 30-day um, mental health break or something. So I was like, okay. But in my head, I'm talking to this other manager, and I'm like, a mental health break. I said, you have to put your effort into trying the program and making it work for you. We have to make this work for us. It's not going to work if we're avoiding it at all costs. I'm sorry, my video is probably going to start buffering real bad because I am driving around a lot of trees. But in my head, you got to put forth that effort into looking. Like, if you have downtime, even though sometimes at the job there is no downtime because there's literally always something that needs to be done. So you got to put the effort into getting stuff done. That's it. Like, when you have downtime, we have to open up the computer and train ourselves on this new system that we have. I don't like it either, but I'm not going to like quit my job and run away, because if you go find another job, you still have to learn their system too. Well, depending on what the job is, you still have to learn that too. So she got frustrated, and I'm like, girl, I don't know. I wish I could help you more, but I'm here to listen to you. If you need somebody to talk to, or you want somebody to vent to about something, I am here for you. So I kind of just let her know, I'm here for you if you need me. Call me, whatever. So she was so grateful. She was like, "Oh my God, thank you." She's like, "You're the only person nice to me here." Like I am a nice, caring person. I don't care because she's a white woman. I don't care what your race is. If you're a human being and you're crying out and you need somebody to listen to you because you might be on the edge, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Me, on the other hand, I don't share certain things with people at my job. Now, unless you didn't work at my job, I might share with you my testimony of what I'm going through. But something is always letting me know that I have to zip my lips at the job about my situation that's going on right now because I can't share this with everyone. You know what I mean? I can't share this with everyone because I don't want it to backfire in my face. Good to see you. Yes, we are bipolar weather here. Bipolar weather. It's spring here. I wish it was spring here, man, because it's getting cold here. But I told her, I said, I'm here for you if you need somebody to talk to. I'm here for you. I don't want her to feel like she's alone. And, because I know how life can feel very lonely because I know I'm lonely. Like, some nights, some days I feel like I don't have my family and I feel lonely. So I'm like, okay, you have to make outlets to do things like, hey, open up YouTube, start a group, start a friends group. You can make friends in the world with just opening up your Instagram or opening up your TikTok. You can make friends. You can put yourself into those sectors that you need to be in. Whatever your problem is, find yourself a group. They have help. They have self-help groups out here. They got groups. They got parenting groups. I've been in those. They have everything out here available for us to thrive in. But we have to want to go thrive in those groups. We have to find what we need in our lives. So I was telling her, I said, I'm here for you. I said, I will be calling you today to see how you're doing. And I said, you're going to be okay. I mean, I don't know what's going on with her and her husband because she does have a husband. And he seems like a nice guy. But like I said, you don't know somebody from just seeing them. Like, I don't know him from, he seemed like a nice person. But I don't know what she's going through. So she might have some depression mixed with a little bit of bipolar. Like, I have no idea. But, I told her that I was here for her. Good morning. How are you? Coding programs. Good morning. What is going on with everybody in the chat? It might start buffering, y'all. If it starts buffering, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm sorry. I've only been doing this for 23 minutes. It seems like I've been talking longer than that. Ciao. I'll tell you. But good morning to everybody. If you guys don't know my testimony, I am a homeless single woman and I live in a homeless shelter. That is my story. I'm sticking to it. That is my story. I'm sticking to it. That's my story. I just come here every day and I talk about my story, my homeless journey. I'm actually in my second homeless shelter because the first shelter actually evicted me out. Yes, I got put out of the first shelter because of my own problem, and I'm going to explain that to y'all soon. It's going to be a video that's going to come out talking about why I got evicted out of the first shelter. So now I'm in a second shelter. I found a second shelter within 3 days. Yes, because I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler. I'm not gonna be out here in the cold for too long, baby, because it's so uncomfortable to sleep in your car. Like now the car's got frost on them, so it's just gonna keep getting colder from here, and it's gonna be cold for like what the next 4 or 5 months. Like we're gonna have this cold snap that's gonna come in. I hope we don't get no snow, but who knows what's gonna become? You know what I'm saying? Who knows, baby? Who knows? But I'm trying to get my life back together from losing, from eviction. I was evicted in 2023. I know I look like a bum, but that's okay because I am homeless, so I can look like a bum, right? But good morning. Good morning to everyone in the chat. What is going on? You got back in the shelter? Yeah, I'm in the shelter. I found another shelter. Yes. I didn't go back to the shelter that kicked me out. So I'm in a new shelter because I was evicted out of the other shelter. So you guys want to know any the first time. So you guys are gonna have to go watch that. It's coming out today, okay? Today, while I was booted, while I was giving the big boots. Get your behind out of here. We don't want you anymore. We don't need you anymore. You're not bringing anything to the table here. All you do here is sleep. We need more from you. We need you to be on drugs. We need you to be on welfare to be here. You can't be a civilized person in society. You can't. You can't have a job in here. You need to be collecting welfare. You need to be smoking drugs. You need to be on drugs to be a part of this buffoonery. You need to be down bad. You know what I mean? Even though I am down bad. I am down bad. Because being homeless is definitely being down bad. Being homeless is at the bottom of the shelf, at the bottom of the barrel in life. Being homeless is definitely, when they talk about rock bottom, it's definitely a rock bottom moment. So yes, I am in rock bottom of my life. That's what I'm doing. I'm working the system. I'm doing. I'm getting. I need to get out of this, but I'm not going to ever stop. But yes, I'm going through the channels and trying to look for the help that I need to help me. But